morning, good morning, good morning. Good morning, good morning, good morning. Good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning. Good morning. I hope you can hear me and see me. I was gonna use my mic. All right, looks like it's connected or connecting. All right, looks like we're good to go. Let me just see if you can hear me and see me. If you're in the chat, let me know that you can hear and see me. Let me just test it from another phone. I don't think anyone is here. All right, let me just test it from another phone. I don't really like the quality on this phone. This is my new phone, and I don't like the quality, so I may switch. Just checking to see if you can hear me. All right, so looks like you can hear me. All right, so let me sit this phone here so I can check. Thank you, Aubrey. Gonna set this phone right here so I can watch the chat. How's everybody doing this morning? How's everybody doing? Just want to kind of show you guys how I clean out these chicken containers, which I have 3. I may not show you all 3 of them, but a lot of people think it's like kind of easy to keep chickens, but it's a lot of work. I have to do this twice a day, sometimes 3 times a day, depending on how dirty they're getting. And the bigger they are, of course, the bigger the mess is. So I got my handy dandy gloves on. I may come in and out, in and out, in and out of frame. So yeah, let's see. My bag. I knew I was forgetting something. All right, so I have I use all the good thing about keeping chickens is I can use all of this for my compost, and it eventually break down in the garden. Like the best fertilizer that I've ever used in my garden was fertilizer with chickens. Fertilizer with chicken manure. The kind of chickens that I got several breeds. I have Easter eggers, and they're all hens except for one, with pullets except for one. I got Easter eggers, Barred Rocks, Blue Lace Wyandottes, Starlight Green Eggers, Rhode Island Reds, Cream Leg Bars, and Isa Brown. So what's that? 8 different breeds of chickens that I have. And all of my chickens lay either brown or colored eggs. I didn't want any chickens that lay white eggs, brown or colored eggs. So with me having my surgery, I go through, maybe between Ginger and myself, sometimes we'll go through 4 to 8 eggs a day. Sometimes I'll eat 2 eggs in the morning, 2 eggs at night, and give Ginger 2 eggs. And sometimes I may just eat 2 eggs in the morning and give Ginger 2 eggs. So yeah, I go through a lot of eggs. So I just want to raise my own chickens. But when I clean out these containers, I just take everything. I have a big compost pile outside. I have really, what breeds do you have? Aubrey? I have a compost bin outside, but right now what I've been doing is getting this bag and a bag like this and just dumping it into a big trash bag because my compost pile, my compost bin is full, and I'm just actually gonna turn it into a compost pile inside of the chicken run and just let the chickens turn it. Um, so let me get started here, and they're run. Know how chickens are. So what I do is I take this little birthday cake box here and I just put them in there until I'm done cleaning out the cages. That's the first thing that I do, and it's not always easy to get them, as you can see. So this is one of my Starlight green eggers. They of course lay green eggs. Oh, come on. Gotcha. This is one of my, calm down. You don't want to break your wing. Okay. I might not be able to show them all to you because they're so crazy right now. This is one of my Easter eggers. As you can see, it has like the chipmunk stripe going down it. She's really changed. But this is one of my Easter eggers. So I do want to eventually get more Easter eggers because the reason that they're called Easter eggers is they're either gonna lay blue, green, or pink eggs, and you really don't know until they start laying eggs. They're really not a breed of chicken. Easter eggs are more of a hybrid between an Americana or Araucana and a chicken that lays brown eggs. So that's how you get those blue eggs, those green eggs, those pink eggs. And 5% of Easter eggers lay brown eggs. So some of these girls that are Easter eggers, and I have 3, they may not lay blue, pink, or green eggs. One of them may be one of the small percentages that lays brown eggs. So I hope I have some pink egg layers in here. That'll be awesome. All right, I'm done. It's not that serious. We go through this every morning and every night. You should be used to it by now. But let's see what Aubrey was saying. Let's see. Oh Lord, light Brahmas, beautiful. Silkies, beautiful. Lavender, Arthingtons, salmon, flavor rose, bantam, cochins, Americanas, blue eggs, Jersey Giants, and black copper Morans. I have been trying to get my hands on black copper Morans. Black copper Morans, they lay those really, really chocolate brown eggs, but you can't find them around here. And the one person that I found that has them, they're straight run. And I definitely did not want straight run chicks. I wanted hens. So if you ever decide to start selling chicks, let me know. I want some black copper Morans. What was that I picked up? Okay, that was another Starlight Egger. This here is my Blue Lace Wyandotte. It says Blue Lace from Wyandotte, but the older that it gets, I'm thinking it may be more of a Gold Lace Wyandotte. But yeah, the Wyandottes are really flighty. They're really flighty. Here's another Starlight Green Egger. Another Easter Egger. Yeah, I really want blue eggs. I have 2 cream leg bars. I did not. Someone just told me at Tractor Supply when I went to get my Rhode Island Reds that cream leg bars were rare. And I'm like, yeah. Okay, I'll just get 2 of them. But I really should have gotten maybe 4 to 6 cream leg bars because that's another one that's really hard to find, and they lay blue eggs. So yeah, mine are very dark. I'll show you them. I can send you eggs when they get going. They haven't picked up their egg laying yet. Okay, that is awesome. Yes, I definitely will let me know when your eggs go on sale, and I will be your first buyer. These chicks be tripping me out. I don't know if y'all see this Barred Rock here who is trying to fight me, but this is one of my Barred Rocks. All right, last two. Another barred rock. His coloring is coming in. I love the barred rocks. I just love the coloring. All right. Oh, again, this does look like look at his face. It does look like a more of a gold lace Wyandotte than a blue lace Wyandotte. I don't know. We'll see. But yeah, everything that I have lays either blue, green, possibly pink, or brown eggs. So I didn't even honestly, I didn't even know that chickens lay, color eggs like that. I just thought they were brown eggs and white eggs. That's what I thought. But come to find out, you have these people who just take genetics and just make up some things. And I'm sorry, you see my loose arm. Yeah, I either want the black copper Marans. Well, my dream, I have a list of chickens that I want. I want I want the black Australorp. Let me move this over a bit. You can see me a little better. I want the black Australorp. That is actually on my list of chicken breed wishes. Simply because they lay a brown egg, but they're really good layers, and they have been known to lay every day of the year, even in the winter. So the highest laying black Australorp, it laid 364 eggs out of a 365 year. So yeah, so black Australorp is on my list of chicken breeds that I want. The next one that's on my list is the Black Copper Maran and the Midnight Majesty Maran. They're both lay really dark chocolate eggs. Let's see. We have I would like some Americanas just because I want to get more blue egg layers than my 2 cream leg bars. I would like some Americanas, but I can actually do without them. I prefer cream leg bar over the Americana, just because once I get ready to clean the container of the cream leg bar, I'll give you guys a really good look at those. Those chickens are very beautiful. They are amazingly beautiful chickens. And a lot of me likes to sometimes bleach these because you see all the poop and everything, and but bleach is not good for the baby chicks. So what I do, and I forgot to bring it in here, but give me a second. So what I do to disinfect it and get the smell out of it is I use like the Odoban disinfectant, and it is safe for pets. So I don't use a lot of it, but just enough to just get all this stuff out of here. Royal King sells those breeds cheap. Might be a way to go if you only want pullets. Yes, I only Royal King. Hold on, let me get my notebook to write this down because I will forget. Give me 1 second. There's another breed that I want. Australorp, Midnight Majesty, Black Copper Maran. I definitely want more cream leg bars. More cream leg bars, and what else? It seems like I'm missing one. Let me get my notebook. Okay, nope. That's it. But yeah, I do want more blue egg layers. I will settle for Americanas because they are a lot easier to find. But I really want really want more cream leg bars. And like I said, I should have gotten more when the guy told me they was rare, but that was my first time ever, looking for chicks. And I had in my mind that I was going to start out with 6, which I did. I started out with 6, Now I'm at 24. But the thing about it is my dad is going to take 1 to 2 hens from each breed that I have once they're old enough to go outside. And he has raised the bantams that you see. He raised those, and his bantams just had some chicks. So um yeah, he has a lot of chickens, and I just touched my face. Oh, sorry. Okay. So I usually put like a paper towel down up under the shavings, but I think what I'm gonna do this time is just do the shavings because they tend to rip up the paper towels, and I don't want them to eat the paper towels accidentally and get compacted. So I'm no longer gonna do the paper towels. Now I'm just going to do shavings. Is what I'm gonna do now. So Royal King, give me a second. You write that down. Royal King. All right. Yeah, I did find a place. I opened up like a dummy Facebook page because I don't do Facebook, but someone told me, if you're looking for chickens, if you're looking for chicken coops, if you're looking for, dogs or whatever you're looking for, go to Facebook Marketplace. So I created like a dummy Facebook page, and a lot of groups wouldn't let me in because they thought I was a scammer. So I ended up having to put my real name. And some of them still block me, and I have to message the owner of the group to let them know, like, hey, I am actually a real person. I'm a real person. I just am new to Facebook, and I'm just on here trying to find things. I'm not trying to sell anything. So they asked me like a bunch of questions and stuff, and I'm finally able to get into some groups. But this person was gonna sell me some black Copper Morans. They said that they were in Tennessee, and I really think it was a scammer. It's just certain things about them that I did not like. I'm real leery of Facebook anyway. Like I said, I'm not a Facebook person. No one really knows I'm on there. I'm just on there to find farm equipment, farm animals, chicken coops, different things to make my life a little easier. So I thought they were a scam, but I could have had some black Copper Morans, but I really did not trust the person. I switched to hemp bedding, no odor. Okay, let me see. I switched to hemp bedding, no odors are not cheap. You don't have to clean as much. You need a cat scooper. If it gets wet, it dries out good as new. Oh wow. Well, if you say that, Audrey, sorry. Um, it's really not more expensive because if you're having to use less and work less, then hey, I'll look that up too. Thank you. I'm gonna add that on my list. Hemp bedding. This is my first time keeping chickens, so well, to this extent. So I'm actually just really learning a lot. I'm learning so much. So Aubrey, I have a question. How do you keep your chickens from doing this? Putting their water, their kicking shavings into the water. Um, I have with my other chicks, I have a elevated waterer that has legs on it, but it takes up so much room in that container. So I tried like setting these on top of something with it's just enough for them to get their head in there, but they still get shavings in here. Even the one that has the legs on it that's inside of my container with my Rhode Island Reds and my cream leg bars, they still get shavings in there. It's not as many, but they still get shavings in there. And as you can see, like there's still food in here. So what I do is I just take it and I just dump it out. And that way you won't miss any food because they like to scratch anyway. What I use for their food is, let me show you. See if you can see it. So I do want to eventually get completely organic with them, but right now, just to keep diseases off of them, I use if you know anything else, Aubrey, let me know. I use the Purina medicated crumbles, and that's 18% protein. And I also use the Dumar starter grower, which is 20% protein. I put a little bit of chicken grit in there just to help with their digestion, and sometimes I put a little bit of diatomaceous earth in there. Let's see, I use a water from Strongums. It's the nipple kind. Oh, okay. So, okay. That makes sense. That makes sense. I thought about making one, but since this is temporary, they're going to be going outside in a couple of weeks. Um, I haven't made one, but yeah, this is a lot because I have to keep just refilling and refilling and refilling. And like I said, I don't let them waste their food. I kind of, when they cover it up and it's too much, I just put it on the ground and just let them scratch and eat it that way. But let me fill this container with food, and I stopped putting food in here because I learned when I put food in here, what they do is they just scratch it out and it just wastes a bunch of food. So I just put just enough in the bottom part and I cover the top so they can't sit here and poop on it. But now they've started sitting at the top right here. So having chickens is definitely a learning experience for me. So let's fill these up. So these are, now that's one thing about the chicken feed. It's a lot cheaper than I thought it would be. The Do More is a little bit more expensive, or is it the one of them? I think it's the Start and Grow that's a little bit more expensive, is what I think. Okay, so that's what I was told to change it. Like right now, keep them on the chick kind for right now, and later I plan on changing it to a more organic feed, high protein, high calcium, because my girls, well, majority of my fish, I'm thinking about what Aubrey just put, majority, and then I just take and I sprinkle a little bit of grit in there, and I just kind of swirl it around, get some grit in there. So majority of my chicks are hens, supposedly. We'll find out if Track Supply told me the truth or not. But majority of my chicks are hens, so I know I'm going to have to incorporate more calcium and more protein. But right now, I'm just trying to keep them from getting sick. And I didn't want to use a medicated feed, but they're not vaccinated, which I understand is good, because once you mix vaccinated chicks with unvaccinated chicks, it actually causes the unvaccinated chicks to get the disease, because it's a live virus in them. So I'm just trying to keep them from getting sick. I'm learning there's lots of good feeds out there. I use the brands you have, but something seems to have happened with the feed. Yeah, I remember at one point in time the Producer's Pride, which I think is made from Purina, it actually, people's hens stopped laying because they I think they lowered the protein that was in it, or the calcium or something that was in it. And so I know, for one, not to go with the Producer's Pride. What my dad does is he uses a local feed, a local farmer for his feed. He uses from the local farm store. So when they get of age and they get past this stage where they'll get sick and everything, I will change to what my dad uses. It's like an organic feed, and it comes directly from a local farmer. So definitely gonna do that. I think oyster shells and all that. I've been researching, but it's a lot. It's a lot. It's a lot. Um, so yeah, people were complaining about that feed. They thought it was a conspiracy theory, but the more that I researched, it wasn't a conspiracy. To yeah, yeah, that's the only thing my dad uses. And my dad's chickens, they laid until we had a freeze. So a lot of people around who used the Tractor Supply, their chickens stopped laying. My dad's chickens just kept laying. They never stopped until we had like a really deep freeze. And they were on he changed their feed like in the wintertime, since they don't lay as much. So yeah. Let me go. You guys will still be able to hear me, but you won't be able to see me. I have my mic on. But let me go and fill these with water. But yeah, it's a lot that goes into it, but I'm not gonna complain because this is something that I've always wanted since I was a kid. We had chickens when I was a kid. And yeah, we had chickens when I was a kid, and I absolutely love just watching them. I eat so many eggs. I definitely wanted to raise my own chickens, my own hens mainly, because at our house in the city, you cannot have roosters in the city. So the only reason that I ended up scrambled eggs with the shells are good a few times a week. Thank you for that, Aubrey. Thank you. I'm learning so much from her. Audrey. I keep saying Aubrey, Audrey. And what I do maybe once or twice a week, I'll take some apple cider vinegar and I'll put just a drop, literally a drop of apple cider vinegar inside that water. Supposedly, this keeps the water clean because you know sometimes they'll poop in their water and the water get the little what do you call the things? A little cloudiness to it and everything, and plus it helps with parasites and things of that sort. So I do this maybe I would say 1, 2, 3 times a week. So the last time I did it was Wednesday and it's Sunday. So all right, so we're good there with that one. And everything always looks so pretty right before I get ready to get them, put them in there. 5 minutes later, bam, 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 bam. Everything is just blah, everywhere. They will tear apart a freshly clean container. They will tear it apart. But all right, so we got that one done. And those are the youngest ones that I have. Those are the ones that are 2 weeks old. No, it does not take long. It's like when they immediately get in there, they go to scratching and everything. As soon as they get in there, let me let you see them a little better. All right, should be able to see them better now. Got them. Greedy little things, and I had no idea that they ate so much. These things can eat. Ah, chill. Chill. So next, I'm gonna bring out my Rhode Island Reds and my cream leg bars. Those are the cream leg bars are the cream of the crop. Yeah, I think they are pretty healthy. I haven't lost any yet. Well, I'm not gonna say yet. I'm not gonna speak that. I haven't lost any. Out of 24, I have all 24. And the oldest ones, which I'm about to bring out now, they are 3 weeks old, and these things are chunky. Let me move this phone. All right. So I put these little boxes here because they would squeeze through. They were so small, they would actually squeeze through and get out. I was out of town, and my dad would come and take the chicks out, water chicks, make sure they were doing okay, take Ginger out to the bathroom, all that good stuff. And he told me, he said, every time I come, some of your chicks are out. Here we go. Here they are. So this is one of my cream leg bars. I know, Mama. We do this like twice a day. My cream leg bars, what I love their little mohawk at the top. This will continue to grow out. I think that's a really nice feature. But these are the ones that lay the blue eggs, the cream leg bars. They lay blue eggs. All right, it's okay. I mean, I don't get it. I don't get it. We just went through this last night. I don't get it. And this is what I was saying, Audrey, about even the one that I have on the legs, they still get the shavings in there. and I have it on legs, elevated. So you really can't see these girls. All right, it's gonna be a battle with these ones. These ones. Okay, hold on, give me a second. All right, so let me put this. I'm trying to get to where y'all can see them. All right, so might have to embarrass myself for a minute because these things are wild. Like, these are my most skittish ones, and these are the first ones that I've gotten. These are the ones that's been with me the longest, and they are the most skittish ones that I have. See what I mean? Like I said, we go through this twice a day, and they still act like it's new to them. Oh, it's all right. Oh, I forgot to sprinkle diatomaceous earth inside of that other one. Yeah, good girl. She's a little better, but she's gorgeous. I think the cream leg, all of them are beautiful. But these cream leg bars, I really wish I would have gotten more, but I did not know. When the guy said they were rare, I didn't know just how rare they were. I gotcha. So I have to kind of close those down really good because they will jump out and there's air for them to breathe. So move those all the way over here. Once I get done with this one, I have one more to go and then we'll be good. Yeah, a lot of people say they want to keep chickens. And one thing that I found is being in these different groups on, Facebook and everything. I found that a lot of people have bought chicks and now they're trying to sell them because they just were not ready they weren't ready, or they ended up doing like I did and they bought too many. And so with that, they have these chicks they bought from Tractor Supply, and now they've gotten the chicks home. They're like, I can't do this, and I can understand that sentiment because I felt that way sometimes myself. Like, man, what did I do? But I know it's all going to be worth it. Anything worth having is worth working for. And that's, like I said, it's always been my dream. And I go through so many eggs, and it's not necessarily. Hold on, you guys. I'll come back on. My husband's calling. I'll come back on later.